Hey, today I'm going to show you how to start creating awesome bass lines with Harmonics. I'll see you inside the video. Hey guys, it's James here from eBassGuitar. Now, if you've been watching the eBassGuitar YouTube channel for a while, you'll know that we're all about bass guitar playing, meat and potatoes, teaching you how to play great bass lines which sit brilliantly within the band context. Now, I absolutely adore teaching that stuff, but over at eBassGuitar in the Bass Lab Plus, my private members area, one of our students, John, asked me, how do I start playing bass lines and pieces of music using Harmonics? And I thought, what the heck, let's make a YouTube video on this to show you the foundations of how this stuff works. I'd love to know your guys' feedback once you've watched this video. Would you like us to make more of this sort of content? Please do let us know at the end in the comments below this video. Now, I'm going to assume with this video you already have a basic working knowledge of how harmonics work on the bass guitar. If you don't, I put a video together up here a while back which will teach you how to tune using harmonics. If you don't know that method, it's super helpful, so check that out first. So today we're going to be looking at how to create chordal pieces that sound beautiful using harmonics. And I'm going to teach you a piece that I've composed using harmonics, which is really short. I'm going to put together a free PDF which shows you everything written out in standard notation and tab. And also there's a free cheat sheet too, which will show you where all the harmonics are placed on the 4-string bass guitar. You can grab your free copy of that in the comments below. Now, for simplicity, we are going to do two things in this video to make it easy to learn. We are only going to use harmonics that are found at the 5th fret and the 7th fret of the bass guitar, like so. And the other thing I'm going to do is I'm simply going to refer to them as the harmonic, say, found at the 7th fret on the A string, because sometimes the actual harmonic pitch name can be changed and that can get super confusing to teach. So again, we're just going to say the harmonic found, say, at the 7th fret on the A string or the 5th fret on the D string, etc. So let me take you through the first of these 4 chords. Now the first chord is a C add 9 chord. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our 4th finger and we are going to place it at the 8th fret on the E string and fret that note. Then we are going to play the harmonic found at the 7th fret on the A string. Then we're going to play the harmonic found at the 5th fret on the D string. And then we're going to play the harmonic found at the 5th fret on the G string. And we need to stretch our hand out to get this. And then I want you to get both harmonics with your first finger here. So this is our first pattern. So that's our first chord. I'm going to teach you the plucking pattern in just a second. But at this moment in time, I'm just using my thumb, my first and my second finger. Now the second chord we're going to play is a B. We're going to fret the B using our 3rd finger on the E string, and then we're going to play all the harmonics found at the 5th fret on the the A, D and G string. Lightly rest our first finger across all of them. So we have our first chord, our second chord, and then our 3rd chord is we're simply going to change to a B flat on the E string, like so. So the second chord was basically a G over B chord with an add 9, and then this is a G add 9 with a B flat in the bass. Sounds kind of crunchy, which is really nice. And then at the end of it, we're going to play what is essentially an A11 chord. So we're going to play an A, and then we're going to play all the harmonics found at the 5th fret. So we end up with this chord sequence. And with all of those, try and hold down the fretted note for the full duration of the bar. So practice those in isolation to begin with. So where harmonics really come alive is when they're combined with fretted notes to make really interesting chords. So this piece consists of two 4-bar sections, an A section and a B section. The first section we're going to look at is the A section. Now when you play harmonics, it's really nice to use thumb technique so you can get all of the notes ringing. So I put together a simple thumb 1-2 pattern to really make this sit together nicely. Practice this really slowly to begin with to get the coordination, but let me take you through it. So the pattern that we're going to play with our right hand is as follows. Let me break it down. On the E string, we're going to use our thumb. And then on the A string, we're also going to use our thumb. And then on the D string, you're going to use our first finger. And then we go back to the A string using our thumb. And then we go to the D string using our first finger. And then we go to the G string using our second finger. And then back down to the D string using our first finger. And then to the thumb on the A string. So take that apart very slowly. I'll write that fingering for the right hand or plucking hand out in the tab and the PDF which comes with this lesson. So once you've got that plucking down very slowly, you want to start speeding it up and then putting it into context. Now we play that pattern twice because they're 4 notes per beat because the pulse is very slow, dagga, 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 like so. So let me demonstrate how this works across all 4 of the chords that I've shown you. Remember, I play each of that 8-note pattern twice. This is what it sounds like. So remember, if you are new to thumb and finger technique, just work it up slowly over time. It's totally cool just to play these harmonic chords out of time like this to begin with. To get the feel of how this technique works. So guys, I've got a very quick favor to ask. If you're enjoying this video, please can you hit the red subscribe button, which is somewhere around this video. What this means is we can keep growing the reach of this channel. The more people who watch the eBassGuitar YouTube channel, the more free content we can keep putting out there. So it just keeps the world going round and round. Please hit that red subscribe button, which is somewhere around this video. So let's move on to the B section, which in some respects is simpler. What we are doing here is what is often called chord melody, but it's kind of in reverse because we're going to play the chords on the top, but instead of a melody, we're going to play a simple bass line underneath to move between the chords. So first of all, let me take you through the 4 chords to begin with, then we'll add the passing notes. So we're going to start off with a G down here, and then we're going to play the harmonic found at the 5th fret and the 5th fret on the D and G string respectively with our 4th pinky finger. And then we're going to play a B at the 7th fret on the E string. And then exactly the same 2 harmonics, 5th fret D, 5th fret G string with our first finger. And then same 2 harmonics, but we're going to play an E on the A string. And then we're going to go to a D here, and then we're going to play the 2 harmonics at the 7th fret on the D and the G string respectively with our 4th finger. So the 4 chords sound like this. What I'm doing is I'm playing the bass note on beat 1, and then on beat 2 of the bar, I'm playing the 2 harmonics. So let's link those chords together. Now to get from the G to the G over B, what we're going to do is play 2 16th notes at the end of the first bar. So we're going to play G, A, B, like so. Sounds like this. And you can do those just with your thumb. There should be ample technique in your thumb at this point to do that, so give it a go. So let me play you those first 2 chords. Sounds like this. Remember, do the passing notes with the thumb. Now the 2 passing notes to get to the E chord are simply a B, a D, and and that will land you on the E there. So 3, 4, 3, 4. And then to get to the D chord, the two passing notes we're going to use are an E, an E flat chromatic, and then a D. So 3, 4. So let me put you those first 4 chords together. It sounds like this. Now, to finish it off, we're just going to add a little fill with a bit more movement just after the 3rd beat of the bar, halfway through the 3rd beat, in fact. Sounds like this. So what I want you to do is play a D, hammer onto an E, and then go D, B, A, G. So it sounds like this. 3, 2, 3. So let me put you those 4 bars together so you can hear them in the context. So there you have it, the 2 4-bar chord sequences. So give them a go. And then there's one bonus tip I've got for you here. You may notice that my sound is just a little bit different today, because for the first time ever on the eBassGuitar YouTube channel, because it's the first ever solo harmonic piece I've taught, I'm using a little bit of compression to get the harmonics to really ring out, and some reverb as well to get that nice echoey sound, which really makes it sing nicely. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play both sections round and round so that you can hear the fun you can have. I'm going to start experimenting a little bit with the picking patterns, because this is where it starts getting really interesting. So guys, that's the end of today's video. If you've enjoyed it, please do let me know in the comments. I'd love to discover if you'd like more of the solo bass type harmonic content. Please do let me know. Cheers, I've been James from eBassGuitar.com. I'll catch you next time.